Korea's best Chinese electric? Could this Korean-made car actually be the best Chinese electric on the market? The Hyundai Elexio 2026 is turning heads. But is it worth your attention? Let's find out. Hey everyone, welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Nam, and today we're reviewing the Hyundai Elexio 2026, a car that's Korean at heart, but heavily influenced by Chinese EV technology. Now, before you think this is just another review with specs thrown around, we'll break it down in a simple, easy-to-understand way. By the end, you'll know what makes this car interesting, what problems it might have, and whether it could be a smart choice for your next EV. And hey, I'm curious, have you even heard of the Elexio before today? Drop a comment and let me know. Let's dive in. First impressions. First things first, let's talk about looks. The Hyundai Elexio has a modern, clean design with smooth lines and a front grille that really gives it a futuristic vibe. From certain angles, you might even think it looks more European than Korean. That's interesting because Hyundai seems to have taken inspiration from multiple regions, blending styles in a way that feels fresh and distinctive. It's a design that can appeal to a wide range of people, not too flashy, but not boring either. Step inside, and you'll notice the cabin is thoughtfully designed. It's clean and simple, with a large touchscreen in the center that controls most of the car's functions, a digital instrument cluster in front of the driver, and a few essential buttons for easy access. The layout isn't overly complicated, which can sometimes be a problem with modern EVs, and it's also not so minimal that you feel like something is missing. The build quality is solid, materials feel sturdy, and the seats are supportive and comfortable, even on longer drives. It's not luxury level, but for everyday driving it feels reliable and well made. Quick question for you, if interior comfort matters more than flashy looks, give me a thumbs up in the comments. I'd love to see what's most important to you when picking a car. Technology and features. Now the tech is where this car really shines. Hyundai has added features that sometimes only show up in high-end Chinese EVs. For example, battery management. The Elexio can sometimes charge faster than older Hyundai models. While it may not beat the fastest Chinese chargers, it's competitive for its class. Driver assistance, lane keeping, adaptive cruise control, and automatic braking work reliably. They're not perfect, but for city and highway driving, they can be really helpful. Infotainment. The touchscreen is responsive and supports Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, making it easy to connect your phone. It's clear Hyundai learned from Chinese technology, especially in battery and software design. EV. That makes the Elexio sometimes feel ahead of its Korean peers. Driving experience. EV. All right, let's talk about driving. The Elexio 2026 is surprisingly smooth for an electric. Acceleration is quick from a stop, and the electric motor delivers instant torque. On city roads, it handles traffic well. You can drive almost silently, and regenerative braking helps extend range. Some people may find the braking a little different at first, but you get used to it quickly. Highway driving is stable. The suspension is tuned to be comfortable rather than sporty, so bumps and rough roads are absorbed well. If you like a car that's calm and steady rather than aggressive, you'll probably enjoy this. Engagement moment. If you prefer a quiet, smooth ride over sporty handling, leave a comment with the emoji. I'm curious how many people feel the same way. Range and battery. Range is always a big question with EVs, and the Elexio does reasonably well. Depending on the version, it can sometimes cover 400–500 km on a single charge. That's not record-breaking, but for daily driving or weekend trips, it's practical. Charging speed is decent. Hyundai supports both fast charging and home charging. With fast charging, you can get 80% in under an hour in optimal conditions. That's sometimes enough for a quick stop during long trips. A quick note, real-world range can vary depending on speed, temperature, and use of air conditioning or heating. But for most drivers, this battery setup is sufficient. Space and practicality. Now, let's talk space. The Elexio is a mid-size SUV, which means it has room for a small family. The back seats are roomy enough for adults, and the trunk can handle groceries, suitcases, or even small furniture items. Some EVs sacrifice cargo space for battery packs, but Hyundai seems to have balanced this well. The result is a car that's practical for city life and weekend trips alike. Safety. Safety is another area where Hyundai seems to have borrowed ideas from Chinese EVs. The Elexio comes with multiple airbags, crash detection, stability control, and some active safety systems. Crash test ratings haven't been fully released yet for all markets, but Hyundai's reputation is solid, and the combination of passive and active safety features can give most drivers confidence. Pricing and value. Let's talk money. The Elexio 2026 is priced competitively. It's not the cheapest EV, but compared to similarly equipped models from China or Europe, it sometimes offers better value. You're getting a Korean-made car with Chinese-inspired tech, a decent range, solid build quality, and a comfortable interior. For people who want a balance between price, tech, and practicality, it can be a strong option. Engagement moment. If price matters most to you in EVs, leave an emoji in the comments. It's always interesting to see how people prioritize value versus features. Pros and cons. Let's sum it up with a simple pros and cons list. Pros: modern design, comfortable interior, smooth, quiet driving experience, competitive range and fast charging, solid safety and tech features. Cons: not the sportiest handling. Charging speed is good but not class-leading. Some advanced. Features may be limited in certain regions. Overall, it's a car that doesn't try to be perfect. It just tries to be practical, comfortable, and technologically smart. Who this car is for. So who might enjoy the Elexio? City commuters who want a smooth, quiet ride. Families who need room and practicality. EV buyers who want the latest tech without paying luxury prices. People curious about a Korean EV that sometimes borrows the best from Chinese designs. It's not for everyone, but for its target audience, it can be a solid choice. I'm curious, would you consider a car like this as your first EV, or would you stick with a Tesla or a purely Chinese brand? Drop a comment. I love reading your thoughts. Conclusion. To wrap up, the Hyundai Elexio 2026 is an interesting mix of Korean engineering and Chinese-inspired tech. It may not break records, but it can sometimes feel like the best of both worlds. Comfortable, practical, and fairly priced. If you enjoyed this review or found it helpful, consider giving the video a like. It really supports the channel. And if you want to stay updated on news, reviews, and industry trends, hit subscribe. I've got plenty more coming, and I'd love to explore it with you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.